If you're a homeowner in Southwest Ohio, 2025 was not a crash year. It was a strategy year. Prices held strong in most areas, inventory shifted, and the homes that sold weren't the ones that tried to test the market. They were the ones that were priced and positioned correctly. I'm Danielle Vinson, your Southwest Ohio real estate expert, and today I'm breaking down exactly what happened in 2025 across Greater Cincinnati and the Dayton market, and more importantly, what it means if you're thinking about selling in 2026. For this report, I'm looking at Southwest Ohio as two major regions, Greater Cincinnati and the Dayton and Miami Valley area. These markets behave similarly in some ways, but there are key differences that sellers really need to understand. Before we get into the numbers, there are three big seller takeaways from 2025. First, prices held stronger than many homeowners expected. Second, inventory increased, but not enough to eliminate competition. And third, strategy mattered more than ever. Pricing and presentation clearly separated the listings that sold from the ones that sat. Let's start with Greater Cincinnati. In 2025, the median sale price across the Cincinnati market came in around $310,000. We also saw over 16,000 homes sold year to date, which means demand stayed steady even as interest rates and market headlines created hesitation. Now, here's where the market felt different for sellers in 2025. Active inventory in Greater Cincinnati increased by more than 25% compared to the year before. That gave buyers more options, and it meant sellers no longer had the luxury of overpricing and waiting. This didn't create a buyer's market, but it did create a more selective buyer. For sellers, 2025 rewarded realism. Homes that were priced correctly and prepared well still moved rather quickly. Homes that tried to chase the market often ended up sitting, reducing price later, or being pulled off the market altogether. That's exactly why we saw such a clear gap between the listings that sold and the listings that didn't. Now let's head north to the Dayton and Miami Valley market. It's a similar story, but with its own rhythm. In the Dayton market, more homes came on the market in 2025 with new listings up just over 4%. At the same time, closed sales stayed almost flat. That tells us that sellers were entering the market, but buyers were more deliberate. Even with that shift, Dayton prices continued to rise. The median sale price in late 2025 was around $259,900, up about 4% year over year. That's steady, healthy appreciation, not explosive, but not declining either. Dayton also remained a relatively fast-moving market. Average days on market hovered around 37 days, and months of supply stayed near 2.3 months. That's still a seller-leaning environment, but again, not one that forgives overpricing. So what does all of this mean if you're thinking about selling in 2026? It means pricing accuracy matters more than headlines. Preparation and presentation matter more than ever. And the days of let's just try it and see are mostly behind us. The sellers who win in 2026 will be the ones who plan ahead, understand their specific micro market, and launch with intention. If you're considering selling this year or next, I'd be happy to run a hyper-local market breakdown for your specific neighborhood because Cincinnati and Dayton don't move as one single market. You can comment, report, or reach out to me directly, or you can grab my seller guide link below. My goal isn't to pressure you, it's to help you make the smartest decision for your next chapter.